So welcome back to corporate tax management class. We are in the second unit actually, that is corporate taxation. In this chapter, in the previous class, I shared this problem. Following are the incomes of a domestic company for the year ending 31st March 2021. The 8 transactions are given for the assessment year 2021-22. You are supposed to calculate the total income and tax liability of this company. So this is the problem. See how I am going to solve. You please see if there are any doubts, you can ask me immediately. Okay. Are you able to see this problem clearly?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So I am doing it. Insert. Okay. So this is computation of total income of a company for the assessment year 2021-22. This is in the last year's question paper, this problem came. So that only I am solving now. Okay. So first here you have to write particulars. And here you have to write amount rupees. These two columns you write, and we will solve it directly. First one you see business profits. You start with business profit. Okay, business profit, and again I am writing here. Another column is also required. Insert column to the right. Simply I am writing here this. Okay. So Priyadarshini, yesterday's problem I am doing. Okay.
Okay, sir.
This is the yesterday's problem that I shared in the WhatsApp group. I am doing it. Particular. So we have to start with business profits. Whatever profits are there, I am going to start with it. Business profits. What is the amount that is given? 4,03,200.
4,03,200.
4,03,200. Come to next item. See, dividends from an Indian company. See here in this problem, 3 items you understand properly. Dividend from an Indian company, dividend from other Indian company, dividend from a foreign company. 3 dividends are given. Remember in the previous class I mentioned about dividend. Dividend is the return for shareholder. Dividend is the return shareholder enjoys. Okay. See, according to Indian Income Tax Act, dividends are totally exempt from tax provided they are received from Indian companies. Please remember. These two will not be added in a gross total income. Please remember. But we have to mention it. We have to mention it and you have to write it as exempt. Okay. Dividend from Indian company. Dividend from Indian company. You write it as, you put dash here. It implies it is exempt. It is in a bracket you mention exempt. So similarly, next one is also like this only. Dividend from another Indian company. Dividend from another Indian company he mentioned. So another Indian company, this is also tax exempt. Yes, did you understand? Dividends of Indian companies are exempt, tax exempt. But you have to mention and you have to write in a bracket exempt. Yes, is it clear? Priyadarshini and Subramanian.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Okay. Next one. Income from mutual fund. See, whatever income that is there is you from mutual fund, that is also exempt in India. Please remember. Income from mutual fund. This, here also you put dash. That is also tax exempt. Okay. Next one. What is the next item? Royalty received from a foreign company. This is taxable. We have to add royalty received from a foreign concern, foreign company. So this you have to tax it. You have to collect a tax on it. That is 16,000. So these also dashes I have keep here. This is also tax exempt.
Sir,
Okay. Yes, please.
if royalty received from an Indian company, will it be come under tax liability?
That will be taxed. That will be taxed. Okay. Only in order to confuse you, he gave like that. Okay. Next one. Fee from an Indian company for technical advice. This is also taxable. Please remember. Fee from Indian company for technical advice. What is the amount? 12,000. Next one. What is the next item? Dividend from a foreign company. You see, dividend from Indian company is tax exempt. Dividend from foreign company is taxable. Yes, did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Dividend from foreign company. What is the amount? 8,000 rupees. That's all. This is company has donated to NRDF, means National Rural Development Fund. See, in the previous class I mentioned about Prime Minister Relief Fund. Whatever amount that you donate to Prime Minister Relief Fund, that is 100% tax exempt. Similarly, here also, if you donate any amount to NRDF also, that is also 100% tax exempt. Okay, you should not show it here. That is not income to you. That is an expenditure which you can claim as deduction from the gross total income. So these are the items that are mentioned in the problem. Yes, did you understand, or any doubts are there? Yes, any doubts are there in this one? Please, any doubts are there?
No, sir.
Okay. Priyadarshini, did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Now, now you see these three items together, 28 plus 8, 36,000. Is it correct? 36,000. 4,03,200 plus this 36,000. Altogether, gross total income. How much it is coming? Please cross check. Please do it. 200. Then 439. 4,39,000. 4,39,200. Is it correct? You please cross check.
Sir, is this income is addable or deductible?
Which income?
36,000.
You have to add, no? You are adding it. This is income royalty received from a foreign company, fee from Indian
Yes.
company, dividend. They are incomes, no? Why you will deduct?
Okay, sir. It's yes, sir. Your answer is correct.
These are incomes only. You should not deduct. Okay. So this is what it is. What this is GTI, means gross total income. Gross total income. So in the problem, what they asked is you compute the total income. This is the gross total income that you have to show it. Okay, that has to be shown. Then you remember one thing. I mentioned one amount you have to deduct, that is this one, NRDF, National Rural Development Fund deductions, that is deductions.
Deductions under 80G, no sir?
Yes, deductions under 80G. This is donation, NR, National Rural Development Fund, for the development of rural areas in the country. Whatever amount that you donate to that fund, separate fund is created, National Rural Development Fund, that is 100% exempt. So now it is 8,800. 8,800. But please remember, I did not see it actually. But what you do is, normally this 8,800 you deduct directly from business profit itself, here itself. I did not see that item actually. At the end it is mentioned in the problem. So that is why I did not see. Here in the business profits itself, you deduct it, and net amount you bring it to outside column. Okay. But here
Okay, sir.
it will not make any difference now in the total income. Okay. So I am continuing this. 4,39,200 minus 8,800. So what is the net amount? You tell.
It's 4,30,400 sir.
4,30,400.
400.
Okay. So this is total income. Please remember, this is total income. Okay.
Sir, if it is NDR, it doesn't make any sense, no sir.
It does not make any difference. National Disaster Relief Fund, that is also 100% exempt.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now next one. See, this is our total income. Now in the problem you are asked to calculate total income and tax liability also. Okay. I told on companies, flat 30% rate is there, taxability. If
Yes,
individuals means up to 2,50,000 no tax, 2,50,000 to 5 lakhs 5%, 5 to 10 lakhs 20%, like that it is there. But in case of companies, flat rate of 30%, companies are liable to pay tax. Okay. So tax on rupees 4,30,400 at the rate of 30%. On this one, 30% you calculate and tell me what is the tax rate.
sir, it's 1,29,120.
1,29,120. Okay. So again,
Yes, sir.
another thing is also there. Surcharge is going to be there in case of companies. Surcharge, but please remember, in our problems we will not find, if the amount is more than 1 crore rupees, we have to pay certain amount as surcharge. But normally in our problems we will not find surcharge. But as a procedure, we have to add surcharge. Okay. You show it as nil, that's all. Plus surcharge. You show it as nil. Okay. Next one. See, another thing is also there. In our country, we have to pay health and education cess. Okay. For companies, it is how much percentage? Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea?
Sir, it's 4%.
Very good. 4%. Health.
I mean, in our days,
Previously,
1%
it was 3% only.
Yes, sir.
But now it is 4%. Now 4%
1% is the health cess.
Health cess. Okay. On 1,29,120 into at the rate 4%. What is the calculated amount? Please tell me. On 1,29,120. On 1,29,120, 4% you calculate and tell me what is the amount.
Sir, it's 5,164.8.
155 I will take. Huh?
Sir, it's 164.8, sir, not 155.
165. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now you add both of these 129, 120 and 5165. What is the amount? It is 5.
Sir, it's 1,34,285.
1,34,285. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is total tax.
Taxable income.
No, not taxable income. It is tax that the company has to pay. This is
Okay.
taxable income. This is taxable income. This is tax the company has to pay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Did you understand?
Sir,
Yes.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This much amount will they just paid by in split second, okay?
Yes, it will be paid in split second. Split
Yes,
second.
sir.
But see, okay, you note down this. Another concept I have to teach you here only.
Yes, sir.
Now you raised a very good question actually. Concept I will teach, that is with relation to company form of organization in India. Okay, you generally note down it. You quickly note down it. So dear students, this is last year's question papers problem actually. The problem ended here itself. But actually in some cases they will continue like this. In that case, how to calculate a tax, that I will teach you now. This sentence sometimes they will add, find out. You also write this sentence, find out tax liability if the book profit of the company is rupees 10 lakhs. Is rupees 10 lakhs. Under section 115 JB. Sometimes they will ask you like this. Majority times they will ask you like this. This is important. See, at degree level you did not learn about this 115 JB. But
I mean, it didn't even we didn't hear this section only.
okay. So that is why in every question paper, normally you will find this in PG level. At your PG level, in every question paper, you will find this. What is this? I will tell you. Before doing this problem, before solving this problem, section 115 JB, it is related to section 115 JB is related to minimum alternative tax. What is this? I will tell you with the help of one example. Okay. Minimum alternative tax 115 JB means in every question paper you will find this. At least if there is no problem means at least they will ask you the concept of minimum alternative tax. What do you mean by minimum alternative tax? They will ask normally. But even if they ask or no, even if they ask or not, you have to know as a student of tax, you should know what is minimum alternative tax. So, but before that, let me open another website. Another web source I will open and I will try to explain. Okay. It will be easy for me to explain. It will be easy for you to understand also. Okay, dear students, we can see I opened a web source. This is Paisa Bazaar web source I opened. From this, I am going to explain mat. Mat means not the doormat that we are going to keep at our doors. Okay, mat stands.
Sir,
for,
even the MAT stands for Management Aptitude Test.
yes, but in our taxation, in our tax class, mat stands for minimum alternative tax. Okay, see, I mentioned our subject itself is corporate tax management. Means in the name itself it is mentioned by ways of various tax planning measures. Individuals or companies or any other organizations try to minimize their tax, try to reduce their tax. But because of that, there are for that purpose only, companies or individuals or different kinds of persons, they are going to make use of the various tax provisions that are mentioned in Income Tax Act or Income Tax Rules or Finance Act or CBDT circulars. So what is happening is in our country, even though the companies are earning crores of rupees, they are also not paying taxes. They are evading tax. They are minimizing their tax. Even though they are earning in thousands of crores of rupees, they are paying taxes in not even in hundreds of crores of rupees. Do you know how many direct taxpayers are there in our country? Do you know how many direct? What is the percentage of direct taxpayers in the country?
Approximately 50%.
50% of Indians are paying tax. Do you think like that? Not even 1%
No,
are paying income tax. Please remember in our country. Not even
sir,
1% individuals are paying.
if the law is like that, we can't avoid the people.
Yes, there are several loopholes are there. Similarly, in such a big country,
That loopholes are for their evasion, their source for the evasion of the tax. Okay.
that is what happening in our. So not only that, there are rules, there are provisions, certain provisions with the help of which you can reduce your tax. Not only that, such a big mechanism is not there in our country with 140 crore population, more than 140 crore population are existing in our country.
No,
But
yeah,
in order
not
to
only
find
140
exactly
crores.
how much income each person is earning, you cannot track with very less officials, income tax officials, tax officials. So people
Sir,
are
as per
evading a tax. People are not showing their exact income. There are various reasons. Okay. So similarly, companies are also doing like that. So in order to evade that, in order to bring every company into taxation purview, in a in recent years, this concept of MAT, minimum alternative tax, has emerged. It is included in the Indian Income Tax Act. See, I will open it. See, you can see the key reason for introduction of MAT is to ensure minimum levels of taxation for all domestic and foreign companies in India. Okay, at present, MAT is 15% of book profit. Okay, so almost every company now they have to calculate tax as just now we calculated for the previous problem, and based on book profit also they have to calculate 15% tax. Whichever is high, a company is supposed to pay that amount as tax. Normally at your level, book profit they will give in the problem. Normal profit, as just now we have finished one problem, no, solving one problem, we have solved one problem, and that one we have charged tax at 30% plus 4% health and education says you charged. Similarly, in the problem I mentioned, no, now I added this sentence: tax liability if a book profit of the company is 10 lakh rupees. I added this word, this sentence, this sentence. See, so a company in India, they have to calculate tax like in this problem we have calculated. Similarly, book profit also they have to calculate. On book profit also they have to pay at a 15% rate you have to pay on the book profit. In the normal profit, just now we have found out, no, on this income we have charged at 30% flat rate, but on book profit they have to charge at 15%. Now whichever tax income is more, whichever calculation tax is more, that tax a company is going to pay. Another web source I will open, you will understand the calculation easily. Okay, just stay in a line. In order to remove confusion, I will show another web source. Just a minute. Now, are you able to see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no, now you can see. Now you see, with the help of one example, I will show you. See, you can see here 15 JB, section 15 JB, minimum alternative tax. See, as per normal provision of Income Tax Act, now we have found out this. The income is 30 lakh rupees. On 30 lakh rupees, 30% they calculated tax. On 30 lakhs, 30% means 9 lakhs. Okay. So on 9 lakhs, you calculated 4%. Health and education cess. It came to 36. On 9 lakhs, 4% means 36,000. So now totally 9 lakhs 36,000 tax the company has to pay as per normal provisions of Income Tax Act. Now, as per MAT provision, so now let us take for example, in the problem they gave book profit as 70 lakh rupees. So this is previous years. In previous year, tax was 18.5%, but now it is only 15%. Please remember. Now, presently, this MAT is reduced it to 15% from previous 18.5%. But for your understanding, I am continuing with this problem. On 70 lakhs, 18.5% if you calculate, it will be 12 lakhs 95,000. On 12 lakh 95,000, if health and education says 4%, if you calculate, it will be 51,800. So if you add these two, it will be 13 lakh 46,800. Now you see, according to MAT provision, tax you have to pay is 13 lakh 46,800. According to normal provisions of Income Tax Act, if you calculate, it is 9 lakh 36,000. Which one is higher in these two? 13 lakh 46,800 is higher. So this the company has to pay as income tax now. This is the significance of MAT provision, minimum alternative tax. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It is, remember, it is applicable to all companies in India, whether it is
Sir,
public company, private company, or whatever company it may be. Yes, please.
will MAT changes according to the, will MAT changes every year, sir?
Yes, you are asking a silly question. No, this is income tax itself will rule every year. Now, the finance minister is ready to present the budget. In budget, every year income tax provisions will change. Income tax rates will change. Your income tax
I mean,
students not ask like that
sir,
every year.
if we
Rates
observe,
may change.
if we observe the previous two budgets, the finance ministry didn't change anything No, sir.
See, you are referring only to salaried employee because your father is a salaried employee. There are several provisions every year, they will automatically change. We are
Okay.
concerned, we are middle class people, we are concerned with only salary, income from salary, that's all. You are not
Yes, sir.
you are not discussing, you are not working in a company, you do not know company affairs. When
Yes, sir.
yes will be there. Every year, finance code will change, rules and regulations will change. Now, I am not saying that everything will change. At least one point will change. Okay. So previously, this MAT was 18.5%. Now it is reduced to 15%. In your examination, you have to calculate only 15% on book profit. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just a minute.